Sure.
Great. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm glad you can spend your lunchtime a little bit with us so we can talk to you about the Masters of Biotechnology program at San Jose State University. So my name is Dr. Layla Khatib. I am the Associate Director of the Master of Biotechnology program here at San Jose State. It is a 2-year master's program, and it's a professional science degree, so there's a lot of professional development that is part of this particular program. And I'm sorry about the little technical difficulty we had earlier with the link, but I'm glad all of you found us anyways on this site. So the first thing I'd like to just talk about is, what is biotechnology? Biotechnology is the future of the Valley. Many of our labor reports are saying, and economic development people are saying, that biotechnology is going to be the next technology in the Silicon Valley. Biotechnology is the application of science and technology to living organisms. It includes pharmaceuticals, biofuels, personalized medicine, medical innovations, medical diagnostics, agriculture. Anything that uses biology as a tool is included in biotechnology. All these companies, over 1,000 companies, are represented here in the Silicon Valley. They're heavily using the platforms of chip makers, semiconductors, data management, large servers to help build this particular field of biotechnology, and it's just growing tremendously. In California, it is the #1 biotech location in the nation, and actually the Bay Area has really has the majority of the jobs in the area of biotechnology. In California, there's just continued growth. So this data represents up to 2015, but it continues to grow and attract more and more biotech companies. The majority of our students in biotechnology have a job at graduation, or they're promoted soon after graduation. The number of opportunities here is incredible, depending on the field of expertise that you are interested in. Specifically in California, the Bay Area does have the majority of the jobs, the majority of the employees, followed by Los Angeles County. We are located, if you're not familiar with California, San Jose State is smack in the middle of the Bay Area in the Silicon Valley. In terms of salaries within the Bay Area, people are looking at around $116,000 a year, and that's the average wage. It goes up and down based on the amount of experience you have and the types of jobs you're interested in. There are a lot of different types of jobs out in the Silicon Valley, and they can in the various industries, which you can actually get different types of positions. In terms of San Jose State, we are uniquely positioned in the Silicon Valley. We have strong industry relations. We understand the industry here. One of my positions is actually to build industry relations. So we have people such as CEOs from pharmaceutical companies that come in and teach. We have the vice president, one of the vice presidents from Johnson & Johnson, which is the largest biotech company, come in and teach. We have a high concentration of biotech jobs in the world, and there's just continued growth, tremendous continued growth in this particular area. Because we're so uniquely positioned in the Valley, students can work while they are getting their degrees. So most of our classes are taught at night, so students can get a tremendous amount of experience while they're learning. The Masters of Biotechnology program is an integrated hands-on science and business degree. Many of our students have worked in the biotech industry and know they want to expand beyond what they're doing and increase their sphere of influence in their particular field. Many of our students do go beyond their original positions with this particular degree. For this particular degree, we have 3 science tracks. We have a business track, a science track, and an integrated track based on what the students are interested in. The thing about the biotechnology with this particular tracks is we have the opportunity for students to specialize in biotechnology science or biotechnology business. one of the things that we do is that we make sure that the science and the business is applied to biotechnology. So while we, in the Silicon Valley, we love our cell phones, our real focus is to make sure that you understand how the business and the science for biotechnology is, and not so much how to build the cell phone. So we want to make sure we understand, we want you to understand how to build the biotech product, not just a computer product. So our business professors have experience in the biotech industry. Our science track professors have worked in industry or are currently working in industry and provide us support. So our intellectual property lawyer is an actively practicing attorney in the biotech industry and the technology industry. Our people that teach the drug development course are actually working in drug development companies such as Genentech, Abbott, Agilent, various companies that do actually do the products so that you can actually learn from them. And if you're not really interested and you're saying, you know, I really want to take some of the biotech science and some of the business, you can integrate your track as well. In terms of the curriculum is a 2-year program. We only accept for fall. And when we accept for fall, you go in through a cohort. So we only take about 18 people, so you really do get a lot of personalized attention in terms of your personal development and your education. In terms of the curriculum, you start out in the fall with a Bio 202 series, and this is a biotech product seminar. So this is where we teach you. We bring in various industries such as the attorney, Johnson & Johnson, and other people from industry to teach you how do you develop a biotech product and what does that look like? How do you make that electron that is moving around into a tool? You also will take advanced bioinformatics, which is taught by our computer science chair, who teaches bioinformatics throughout the world. And you get to learn about how you can use a little bit of Python and the databases to really understand how personalized medicine can become a tool, or we can develop these particular products into a personalized medicine type application. Then you will also have your first business class, which is the Management of Innovation in Biotech. Now, it's funny to say that most of the scientists find this particular class a little bit on the squishy side. They're not as sure about this, but this is the one that really translates what you need to do to understand the business of running a company and what it is to take as a biotech company. The next group of classes in your spring semester is a drug development course, and we bring in various people from discovery, development, and manufacturing companies to teach you how to develop a drug. You will also have a laboratory class called Advanced Molecular Techniques, where you'll learn everything from PCR, qPCR, standard curves, and CRISPR techniques that are currently out in industry. Operations Management is your second course, where you'll also become familiar with what Six Sigma is. And then in the summer, we ask that you do an internship. The internships, there are many of them, and we guide you to where those particular internships are. In the second year, you'll be starting your thesis. Your thesis is a business plan for a biotech startup idea. You'll take biotech business, you'll have an elective, and you'll take biotech company management, which is taught by our CEO from a pharmaceutical company. You'll also take his course for biotech fundraising in the spring, another elective, and your culminating experience. So the total program is 2 years maximum, as long as you pass your classes. But we make sure that we give you the support to help you get through the program. In terms of science electives, we have a variety of different science electives, such as advanced immunological techniques, where you'll learn how to do antibody work and work with animals, pharmacology and toxicology, flow cytometry over the summer, bioinstrumentation, regulatory affairs, or you can do an independent project. For international students, it's important to know that we are a STEM certified program. So not only do you get your CPT, you get and your OPT, you get the extended OPT as well. In terms of the business electives, we have an MBA You are allowed to take the MBA classes over in the College of Business. We offered a designated project management, marketing management, leading edge managers, operations, supply chain, accounting, financial, strategic management, a variety of different management options. You do take them with professors in the College of Business under the MBA for Professionals program. And these two are all the pictures you're seeing are students that have been graduated from the program, and they're presenting their business plan idea at the Silicon Valley Innovation Challenge. The Silicon Valley Innovation Challenge is a competition on campus, and this particular group won first place in global innovation for their biotech idea. Okay, in terms of biotech seminar topics, we go over a tremendous amount of topics in the first year because not only are we trying to teach you the biotech science, the application of all the sciences you've learned, we're also trying to catch you up in what does it mean to be part of a biotech company and what are the topics in a biotech company, such as drug development, clinical development, regulatory affairs, manufacturing, quality control, and marketing. Agilent, Genentech, and Abbott do come in and help teach these particular topics because the application of it is just as important as the theory of it for our particular program. Our students go to a variety of internship sites. They are all over the Bay Area. With 1,000, we can only present some of the ones that we have. So Pharmacyclics, Roche, we have a lot of people at Roche now, Abbott, Adverum, which is a new company, Bayer, Cepheid, Biotech, Genentech, Notable Labs, are all places where our students have served as interns. They have been very successful, and many of the internships that these students get actually turn into full-time positions. Students are very well trained. The responses we get from a lot of our industry partners include your students are very polished. They understand what the industry means. They understand how to work and be a professional in the biotech industry. They understand the science behind developing a product. And that is really the goal of this particular program, is to help you understand the science behind of how to develop that product and take all that theory that you learned as an undergraduate and apply it to make a business go forward. In terms of biotech startups, one of the things that you will be doing as a, one of the things you'll be doing is that you will be developing your own biotech startup idea, and this will be your thesis. You'll present it at the Silicon Valley Innovation Challenge, and you will also use it as part of your business plan competition. The biotech startups that you develop have the potential of being funded because at this competition, they bring in venture capitalists to see if they can fund this, to help you fund the start of your businesses if you're interested in doing that, pursuing that. This particular group of students came up with this new idea of how to develop a biocode. So instead of storing information as paper, you store it in a DNA sequence, and you store those DNA sequences in the freezer forever and ever. And when you're ready to find out what the information is, you come out and sequence the DNA, and that'll tell you what the information that you've stored in. So you can store a tremendous amount of information using 4 base pairs rather than a binary code in a small tube for eternity, basically, in the freezer. And that's the idea of that particular company that they had come up with in the idea. So in terms of biotech startups, a lot of our students get compliments on their leadership, their ability to work in a team, their ability to resolve conflicts, communication, strategic thinking, how to develop a business plan and understand it, and entrepreneurship ideas and being able to be an entrepreneur. Our students not only learn about the biotech science, but we do a lot of professional development. So we bring in a director from Thermo Fisher who's a hiring manager, and help you develop those resumes and interviewing skills as well to ensure that you are able to effectively communicate who you are and what you have to offer to the industry. We also have the ability to partner you with people that have worked in the industry so that you can do informational interviews and understand about a particular job that you may be interested in, find out maybe that is for you or maybe that isn't for you. So it helps direct you into a particular biotech area that maybe you don't know as much about or have or want more of an understanding on. We have a huge network of students. We are all linked together through LinkedIn, and we encourage all our students to help each other in the new and upcoming groups as well, to advise them and to help them develop their careers. So our students are very a welcoming group, which is a great thing to have in any type of program. So in terms of biotech, biotech is definitely the future of the Valley. And if you're interested in more information, you are more than welcome to visit our website at www.sjsu.edu/biotechnology. You're more than welcome to email me, visit us on Facebook, visit us on LinkedIn, and find out more about the program. We are happy to respond to any and all questions that you may have. And if you have any questions right now, you're welcome to enter it into the chat. Or you're welcome to email me at a later time if you have any additional questions about admissions or other questions about the biotech program. So I'll open it if there's any questions. Well, then I would like to thank all of you for joining me on this particular live stream. We'll be doing another one on December 5th on the similar topic. If you are interested or have other people that would be interested in learning more about the Masters of Biotechnology, please let them know. Visit us on Facebook, connect with us through LinkedIn, and feel free to email us any questions that you might have. Thank you very much, and have a good afternoon and the rest of your lunch. There we go.